A lawyer came to me with a case involving a single bucket man lift, and it was what lawyers would call a product liability case. And they were focused on the fact that the defect with the product was that there was an emergency stop switch that didn't have any kind of cover. So it could be accidentally bumped, and when it did, it shut off the machine. And that's what happened in this case when the man in the lift was 20-some feet up in the air. The button was hit and the machine was shut down, and he was there all by himself out in the country, and there was no one to call, there was nowhere to go. So eventually he had to try to get down out of the bucket, and in doing so he horribly injured himself. So they thought of it as a product liability case. So we talked to the jury about a product liability case, and we got all this pushback. Product liabilities cases are bad. People need to take responsibility for themselves. You know, product liability cases are ruining America. They're driving the manufacturers out. Got a lot of bad feedback. But also in the process of doing the first group that day, we learned that one of the things that concerned the people was that having the button on the side when the man is up in the lift takes away the control that he has. There's nothing inherently bad about having a button on the side, except that he didn't have an override in the thing. So what they were taking away by putting the button on the side was the control of the driver, and everybody wants control. So when we redid it and couched it in terms of this is a company that took away the control, the ability of the operator to control the vehicle, just as if you were trying to drive the car from the back seat, then all of a sudden it blew through the concerns about product liability, and it blew through concerns about individual responsibility, and they focused on the fear that the control was taken away from the driver. And with that, completely different result. The case went to trial, and they got a fabulous result on behalf of the plaintiff in a case that started out looking a little bit shaky.